Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Lincoln Wheat Penny Cent, a coin that continues to capture the hearts of collectors across generations. This classic piece of American history holds more than just copper. It carries stories of heritage, craftsmanship, and hidden value that few truly understand. Let's uncover what makes this legendary coin so special and why it remains one of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic world. First coin. The Lincoln Wheat Penny Cent from 1939 stands as one of the most nostalgic and historically admired coins in American numismatics. Although it may appear simple at first glance, especially when found in a dirty, circulated state, this coin holds remarkable significance for collectors. Its enduring popularity stems from its connection to Abraham Lincoln's legacy and the artistry of early 20th century coin design. Many enthusiasts seek the 1939 issue for its blend of beauty, accessibility, and occasional rarity in high-grade or error varieties. Over time, its collector base has grown steadily, with even lower condition examples drawing interest due to their historical charm and potential hidden value. The year 1939 marked an era of recovery and change for the United States, emerging from the Great Depression while edging toward the events of World War II. During this period, the Lincoln Wheat Penny served as both a symbol of national unity and an everyday tool of commerce. Struck primarily at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, the 1939 Lincoln Cent continued the long-running design series that began in 1909 to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday. Its presence in circulation at a time of economic rebuilding lends the coin both emotional and historical weight, connecting it to the spirit of perseverance that defined pre-war America. The coin's design, crafted by sculptor Victor David Brenner, remains one of the most recognized in American currency. The obverse features a detailed right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, with the words "In God We Trust" arching above his head, "Liberty" to his left, and the date 1939 to his right. On the reverse, two wheat stalks flank the bold legend 1 cent, symbolizing prosperity and growth, a fitting message for the times. Composed primarily of bronze, 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc, the coin measures 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.11 grams. When well preserved, its deep reddish-brown tone and sharp strike make it a visually stunning piece of early American minting craftsmanship. Rarity within the 1939 Wheat Penny series often lies in subtle distinctions rather than sheer scarcity. The Philadelphia issue had no mint mark, while the D and S marked coins came from Denver and San Francisco, respectively. Though mintages were relatively high, finding well-struck, fully lustrous examples without wear is becoming increasingly difficult today. Particularly prized are coins that escaped heavy circulation, and those with striking errors such as off-center impressions or double-die obverses. In very dirty or heavily circulated condition, most 1939 cents hold more sentimental than monetary worth, but rare variations or exceptionally clean examples are considered hidden treasures within the hobby. In terms of market value, the 1939 Lincoln Wheat Penny Cent can surprise collectors. A circulated example may trade hands for a few dollars, but a high-grade uncirculated coin can reach prices between $1,200 and $4,600, depending on its mint mark and luster. Proof versions, struck in limited numbers for collectors, often fetch the upper end of that range, while coins certified by grading agencies such as PCGS or NGC command premium prices due to verified authenticity and condition. Market interest in pre-war Lincoln cents has grown in recent years as more collectors focus on completing full wheat penny sets, driving consistent demand and steady appreciation in value. For those interested in collecting the 1939 Lincoln cent, attention to detail is key. Always inspect the coin's surfaces under good lighting to identify signs of original mint luster or possible doubling in the lettering. Investing in professional grading and encapsulation provides long-term protection and ensures accurate market recognition. Storing coins in a dry, climate-controlled environment, ideally in protective holders, prevents corrosion and preserves their copper tones. Joining numismatic clubs, attending coin shows, and following reputable online auctions can also help collectors discover well-preserved examples and learn from experienced enthusiasts. Beyond its numismatic worth, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny carries a deeper historical and artistic legacy. It reflects a pivotal time in American life when coins were more than just currency. They were small, enduring emblems of national identity and pride. Its design bridges generations, remaining instantly recognizable to people who appreciate both artistry and heritage. Every dirty, worn-down example tells a story of countless hands and decades of circulation, connecting the present collector to the past in a tangible way. In conclusion, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny cent is much more than a small copper coin. It's a piece of America's story. Its beauty, symbolism, and accessible yet meaningful rarity make it a cornerstone for collectors at all levels. With values reaching up to around $4,600 in pristine condition and growing appreciation among numismatists, this humble cent continues to stand tall as one of the most beloved relics of early 20th century coinage. Whether found in a collection, a coin jar, or freshly unearthed after decades, it remains a testament to craftsmanship, endurance, and history, an enduring treasure from America's past. Next coin. The 1940 Lincoln wheat penny cent is one of those fascinating treasures that continues to capture the imagination of collectors even decades after it first entered circulation. Though at first glance it may appear like an ordinary coin, especially when found in very dirty or worn condition, this piece can hold surprising value depending on its mint mark, condition, and rarity traits. For many coin enthusiasts, this penny represents a bridge between two eras of American coinage, where artistry and historical meaning blend perfectly. What makes it even more remarkable is how such a small copper piece, produced in the millions, could still command hundreds or even thousands of dollars when the right factors align. The 1940 issue came at a significant time in American history. The country was emerging from the Great Depression and slowly moving toward industrial expansion as global tensions rose before the Second World War. The U.S. Mint was busy supplying a growing economy with fresh coinage, and that included the Lincoln wheat penny, struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. The 1940 pennies were made primarily from a bronze alloy, 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Despite large production numbers, the historical atmosphere of the pre-war years and the resilience of the Lincoln design make this coin a meaningful collectible today. It reflects a moment when America was on the brink of transformation, and every coin struck carried the mark of that uncertain but hopeful time. When examining the 1940 Lincoln wheat penny cent, the details on both sides reveal a remarkable level of craftsmanship. On the obverse, you'll find the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, his profile facing right, with the words "In God We Trust" arching above. Liberty rests to the left of Lincoln, while the date 1940 sits to the right. The reverse displays the famous wheat ears design, where two curved stalks of wheat flank the denomination 1 cent and the phrase United States of America. Above that, EPLURIBUSUNUM reminds us of the coin's patriotic heritage. On well-preserved coins, the wheat lines appear crisp, and Lincoln's hair and coat show intricate detail, signs that collectors often look for when assessing value. While millions were minted, finding a 1940 Lincoln wheat penny in exceptional condition is a real challenge today, especially one that has survived without cleaning or heavy damage. Circulated coins are common, but those that have retained their original luster, sharpness, and tunning are far scarcer. Many of the coins that resurface in modern times are heavily worn, corroded, or found in dirty conditions after decades in drawers, soil, or old storage boxes. It is those coins, when carefully preserved or properly cleaned by professionals, that reveal how beautifully this design has aged. Moreover, coins struck with minor errors, such as double-die obverses, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes, add significant rarity to the 1940 issue, making them particularly sought after by serious numismatists. Collector interest in this coin remains strong, and it continues to hold a special place within the wheat penny series. The Lincoln cent series is one of the most collected in the world, and coins from the late 1930s and early 1940s are often seen as transitional pieces, marking the end of an era before wartime metal shortages changed production. The 1940 wheat penny stands out for its classic pre-war composition and design, making it a foundational coin for anyone beginning or expanding a penny collection. Its charm lies not only in its look, but also in the story it tells, of an America resilient and proud during uncertain times. As for its current market value, the 1940 Lincoln wheat penny cent can surprise many collectors. Even in dirty or well-circulated condition, some examples can bring around $800, especially if the coin shows partial red tones or minimal corrosion. Cleaned or lightly circulated pieces often rise to $1,500 to $2,200, depending on their visual appeal and mint origin. Meanwhile, high-grade, professionally graded specimens, especially those with full red luster and sharply defined wheat lines, can reach $3,800 to $4,700 in today's coin market. Error varieties or those with exceptionally clean strikes have been known to exceed the $5,000 mark in private auctions. The value is not merely in the metal, but in the story, rarity, and condition that elevate an ordinary penny into a prized collectible. For collectors hoping to find or invest in a 1940 Lincoln wheat penny, there are a few key things to keep in mind. Condition is everything. Coins with their original shine and no signs of cleaning tend to sell for higher prices. It's worth learning how to recognize details like mint marks, P, D, or S, subtle doubling and edge wear. Checking estate sales, old family collections, antique shops, or even coin roll hunts can sometimes yield hidden gems. Grading the coin through a reputable service can also help establish its authenticity and maximize its resale potential. Proper storage, keeping it in a cool, dry environment and avoiding direct contact, ensures that its value won't diminish over time. In conclusion, the 1940 Lincoln wheat penny cent is far more than just a 1-cent piece. It's a miniature time capsule of American history, a link between the nation's struggles and its strength. Its timeless design, historical significance, and enduring collector appeal make it a standout in the long line of Lincoln cents. Whether it's found tarnished and dirty or shining with mint brilliance, it tells a story that continues to inspire collectors worldwide. And if you think this coin is special, wait until you see the next one in our series. Another hidden treasure with a story just as captivating and a value that may surprise you. Third coin. The 1942 Lincoln wheat penny cent stands as a compelling artifact from one of the most dynamic periods in American history. For coin collectors, this piece isn't just another vintage cent. It's a symbol of an era when the nation was on the brink of monumental change during World War II. Despite its modest face value, the 1942 penny has gained significant attention in the numismatic community due to its transitional nature, subtle design variations, and its role in the pre-war production cycle. Collectors prize it not only for its copper composition, but also for the story it tells, of a country adjusting to global conflict while preserving artistic excellence in its coinage. Even in very dirty condition, this coin can hold surprising value, as demand for well-preserved or rare examples continues to increase among enthusiasts worldwide. The year 1942 was pivotal for the United States Mint. As the war effort ramped up, materials such as copper and tin became increasingly vital to military production. Although the 1942 wheat pennies were still struck in the traditional bronze alloy of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, this year's mintage marked the end of an era. By 1943, the mint would transition to zinc-coated steel cents to conserve copper for ammunition and equipment. The Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints produced millions of these coins, yet not all survived in pristine condition. For historians, the 1942 issue is significant because it represents the last full year before one of the most famous changes in American coinage, the steel cent experiment. Each surviving 1942 wheat penny, especially those showing the scars of time, serves as a small but tangible reminder of the nation's wartime resilience. Visually, the 1942 Lincoln Wheat Penny Cent carries the same timeless design that has made the Wheat series iconic. The obverse bears Victor David Brenner's revered portrait of Abraham Lincoln, which had been introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Surrounding the bust are the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1942, while mint marks, if present, appear just below the date. On the reverse, two curved stalks of wheat frame the denomination 1 cent and the country's name, United States of America. The Latin motto, E Pluribus Unum, crowns the top. The combination of classical simplicity and national symbolism has made this design one of the most beloved in U.S. numismatics. In high-grade examples, the sharp detailing of Lincoln's hair, beard, and the fine wheat lines stand out vividly, features that collectors pay close attention to when determining authenticity and value. Despite large production totals, certain 1942 wheat pennies have become notably rare, particularly those displaying striking errors or exceptional preservation. Some collectors pursue double-die obverse varieties, while others seek coins with off-center strikes or repunched mint marks that distinguish them from standard issues. Even among regular strikes, coins with original red luster, often stored carefully since minting, are increasingly difficult to find. The majority of 1942 cents that surface today are heavily circulated or covered in dirt and oxidation, yet this natural aging adds character and often enhances their appeal to those who appreciate the authenticity of a coin journey. Clean, unblemished examples, however, command premium prices, and those encapsulated and graded by professional services tend to appreciate steadily in value. When it comes to market performance, the 1942 Lincoln Wheat Penny Cent continues to surprise both casual collectors and seasoned numismatists. A well-circulated example might trade around $750, especially if it displays minimal corrosion or strong detail despite dirt accumulation. Lightly circulated coins with clear date and lettering can sell between $1,200 and $2,300, while fully uncirculated specimens featuring brilliant red coloration can reach $3,600 to $4,800, depending on the mint mark and strike quality. The San Francisco issues often draw slightly higher bids due to their relative scarcity, and certified high-grade examples have occasionally sold for more than $5,000 in niche auctions. These values underscore not only the coin's historical weight, but also its ongoing appeal as a tangible investment in America's wartime heritage. For collectors aiming to add a 1942 wheat penny to their collection, a careful eye and informed approach are essential. Start by examining the coin's surface under soft light, original luster, fine details, and the absence of scratches or cleaning marks are indicators of quality. Checking for mint marks is also important, as D, Denver, and S, San Francisco issues can command different prices. Certification from trusted grading companies like PCGS or NGC helps verify authenticity and provides confidence in long-term value. For storage, acid-free holders or airtight capsules are recommended to prevent further tarnishing, especially for coins that have already endured years of exposure. Collectors may find opportunities in estate sales, antique shops, or even old family collections, where forgotten pennies sometimes turn out to be hidden treasures. The allure of the 1942 Lincoln Wheat penny cent lies in its perfect blend of history, artistry, and rarity. It bridges two distinct periods in American coinage, the stability of pre-war production and the experimentation that followed. Its enduring charm comes not only from its copper sheen, but from what it represents: resilience, craftsmanship, and the enduring respect for one of America's greatest leaders. For both new and experienced collectors, this coin remains a cornerstone of the Wheat Penny series, offering a rewarding combination of historical insight and tangible value. As numismatists continue to explore the hidden gems of U.S. coinage, the 1942 Lincoln Wheat penny stands as a reminder that even the smallest coin can carry a story far greater than its denomination. Its rising market interest and historical depth ensure it will remain a centerpiece in collections for generations to come. And if this coin fascinates you, stay tuned. Our next feature explores another extraordinary wheat penny that may just outshine them all in rarity, story, and collector appeal. Last coin. The 1945 Lincoln Wheat penny cent stands as one of the most captivating and historically rich coins from the final years of World War II. Even in a very dirty and well-circulated condition, this coin holds a story that stretches far beyond its copper surface. It represents the resilience of an era and the nation's determination during a time of great uncertainty. Many collectors consider this coin not merely a piece of currency, but a tangible artifact of American strength, produced during the last full year of the war. Its subtle imperfections and weathered appearance add to its authenticity, making each 1945 cent a silent witness to one of the most transformative periods in U.S. history. The year 1945 was a time of victory and recovery. As the war drew to a close, the United States Mint continued to produce millions of Lincoln cents to meet the needs of a rapidly changing economy. However, due to the war effort, metal resources had been diverted to the military, and the mint had only recently resumed using the standard bronze composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Some planchets varied slightly in color and texture due to inconsistencies in available materials. This small but fascinating detail adds to the coin's individuality. The 1945 Lincoln cent was minted in three main locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, each leaving its distinctive mint mark or lack thereof. For collectors, these small differences can significantly affect desirability and value, especially when considering variations in strike quality and preservation. Examining the design of the 1945 wheat penny reveals a blend of artistic excellence and national symbolism. On the obverse side, the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, remains one of the most beloved depictions in U.S. coinage history. Despite being in a dirty or tarnished state, the deep lines of Lincoln's profile often remain recognizable, and the famous motto, "In God We Trust," crowns the upper edge, symbolizing faith and perseverance. The word liberty appears to the left, and the date 1945 rests proudly near Lincoln's shoulder, often with traces of wear that tell their own story. The reverse side, meanwhile, showcases two gracefully arched wheat ears framing the inscriptions, 1 cent and United States of America, a tribute to the nation's agricultural roots and unity. Even when faded, these elements reflect the enduring artistry that has made this design timeless. What makes the 1945 wheat penny especially intriguing is not just its age but its rarity in certain conditions. While millions were struck, few survive today in original, well-defined form, especially those that have not been cleaned or polished. Dirty or heavily circulated coins, though common in number, hold charm for collectors who appreciate coins with genuine age marks and patina that reflect their journey through decades. Mint-state examples, or those with deep, original luster, are much rarer and command strong premiums in the collector's market. Additionally, certain die varieties, subtle minting errors, or planchet irregularities from this year can elevate a coin from ordinary to extraordinary, drawing attention from specialists who seek out these minute yet valuable distinctions. Collector interest in the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny remains strong due to its place at the intersection of history and nostalgia. It is one of the last true wartime-era cents and represents the end of an age of simple yet durable coin design before post-war economic changes transformed minting priorities. Many enthusiasts pursue this particular year as part of a complete wheat penny collection, valuing it for its role in bridging the war and post-war eras. Its appeal extends beyond its metal value. It connects collectors emotionally to the period it represents. Whether found in a family coin jar or purchased from a professional dealer, owning a 1945 cent offers a sense of participation in the American story, one penny at a time. In today's market, the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny cent can fetch impressive sums depending on its condition and rarity. A well-preserved, uncirculated example may be valued around $1,200, while coins in lightly circulated but visually appealing states can bring $850 to $1,000. Specimens with sharp details, strong mint marks, or attractive tunning can reach $2,300 to $3,800, especially if certified by a reputable grading service. Unique varieties or coins with rare die errors have been known to command even higher prices, sometimes exceeding $4,700, even when found with some dirt or wear. These prices highlight how this coin's appeal extends far beyond its face value, demonstrating that beauty, rarity, and history together can create real worth in the collector's world. For collectors seeking to find or evaluate a 1945 wheat penny, paying attention to subtle details can make all the difference. Focus first on the coin's surface. An original patina, even when dirty, often signals authenticity and untouched condition. Look closely at the mint mark area under magnification, as repunched or misplaced marks are among the most valuable varieties. When grading, consider the strength of Lincoln's cheek, hairlines, and the sharpness of the wheat stalks on the reverse. These areas often determine market value. Collectors can search for these coins at estate sales, flea markets, or through reputable online auctions where genuine, raw examples occasionally appear. With patience, knowledge, and a keen eye for detail, even a dirty 1945 wheat penny can turn into a remarkable discovery. The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny cent stands as a final echo of wartime resilience and artistic craftsmanship. Each coin tells a story of endurance, of a nation rebuilding, of a mint adapting, and of a design that continues to symbolize American values nearly 8 decades later. For both seasoned numismatists and beginners, this coin remains a gateway into the fascinating world of coin collecting, where history meets value in the palm of your hand. As we move forward, the next coin in our series will take you even deeper into the hidden treasures of American currency. So stay tuned to uncover the next incredible story waiting within another small but powerful piece of history.